Okay, once you have your top on, you got a tight fit all the way around on both sides of the bed. You got the same steps here. You have your mending plate. You should have pre-drilled holes. Again, you'll take your 5/8 black screws and insert it right into those pre-drilled holes. And then repeat the same process steps on the opposite side again. Make sure you go into the same holes. Okay, now we're going to move to fasten the back side of the top. Come back here. These are the same screws you use for the headboard. They're 1¼ inch screws. You're going to insert them into the potholes on the back side. And the same steps on the other side again. Okay. From here, we're about 90% complete to the final steps. Then you're going to slide your bed back up against your wall. We highly suggest, whichever wall you have your bed going on, you remove the baseboards from the wall. And then later on, after you get the bed mounted, you can cut your baseboard to fit flush up against the bed, give it a nice finished look. If you choose not to remove your headboard, you will need to get some wood, the same thickness as your baseboard, and screw it onto the back side of the top nailer on the top of your on your top piece. That way you have an even reveal on your sides all the way down on both sides. So get up against the wall. Okay, once you have it against the wall, here's where you take your. I'm up here and get you the. Show you. All right, slide the bed towards my right a little bit. Right there. Okay, as you see, I already have one pre-drilled hole into the nailer. The back nailer on your head, on the top. You pre-drill that hole and you're fasten one 3.5 inch screw just to secure it to the wall, into your stud. Okay, once that is complete, your bed has enough security now to the wall to where we can go ahead and finish the process. Later on, we'll go back and we'll finish securing it to the wall completely. Okay, from this point, we're going to go ahead and move the mechanism out where we can install the panels. Now that's secured to the wall. Here's you're going to need two people to give you, one other person to give you a hand on. So what we're going to do, you're going to use this PVC pipe that your bed comes with. We're going to slide it over the mechanism arm. This is going to take some pressure. It's going to take some force to pull it back. You're You're going to pull it back, and then as we pull it back, your other help will guide this brace to where it stands up against and locks in on this bolt right here. We'll show you as we do it. Ready? That's all there is to it right there. We're going to do the same thing to the other side. You know, we highly ask you guys to be very careful when you go to do this part. These springs can be dangerous. I mean, they do have a lot of tension, so take your time and be careful when you're doing it. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and move to putting the panels together. So everything is labeled out will be labeled out for you. As we can see, if you're going to be putting this in a room where there's carpet, you can go ahead and lay the panels face down on the carpet. If you're doing it on concrete floor, we suggest you cover it with a blanket or something so it protects the finished side of your panels. You got two ends of your panels. You got the bottom end, top end. Your top ends of your panels, the top side of your panels, are going to have the smaller panels versus towards the bigger panels towards the bottom. So make sure your smaller panels are facing towards the top side. Okay, from here we're going to take our top rail. Okay. Here's where you're going to need your screwdriver and your 8mm socket. Over here. You take the hardware to come with it, your screws, insert them into the holes, and on the inside, you're going to attach it right to, there's an L bracket right inside here where you're going to attach it to. Finish it off with a nut. And we'll go ahead and tighten those down for it. We'll repeat the same steps on the other side. same steps for your bottom row.